Addition and subtraction of polynomials. Example 1. Simplify. So we're going to add these two polynomials together. First, we have to check outside the parentheses to make sure there's no exponent, and there's not. We also check in front to make sure there's nothing to distribute, and there's not. So the first set of parentheses can come off to give us 3x squared minus 4x plus 1. We also check the second set of parentheses. Make sure there's no exponent, which there's not, and nothing out in front, which there's not. So this parentheses can also be removed. So plus 5x squared minus 2x minus 7. And now we're going to just combine like terms. So we'll pick the terms that are alike, 3x squared and 5x squared. You're going to work with coefficients. So those are like signs. We will add and keep the sign. One copy of the variable, exactly like it is. Then we'll do the x terms. And they are like signs. So they're going to add, keep the sign, to give us a minus 6x. And then we'll pick the constants. And they are different signs, so they will subtract sign of the larger. Example 2. In this problem, we're going to subtract the polynomials. So we're still going to check outside the parentheses. So we'll check outside the first parentheses, make sure there's no exponent, which there's not, and make sure there's nothing out in front, which there's not. So the first set of parentheses can be removed to give us 5x squared minus 3x plus 2. Then we'll check outside the second set of parentheses. There's no exponent, but we do have the minus here to be distributed to the parentheses. It's going to apply to every term in that second set of parentheses, which will give us minus 3x squared. And then you have the two negatives multiplied will give you plus 2x and a minus 7. Parentheses comes off. And now we're going to put like terms together. So our x squared terms are like terms. We're working with the coefficients. So we have different signs, subtract, sign of the larger, so positive, keep the variable exactly like it is. Now we'll do the x terms. They are different signs, so we're going to subtract. And sign of the larger will give us a negative 1x or just a negative x. And last, we'll do the constants. Different signs, subtract, sign of the larger. So just on the subtracting polynomials, you just have to be careful. Take the time to distribute that minus to that second set of parentheses.